Alrighty, hello again. This is Trace Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to testing out the Corsair build and figuring out what I want to change on it, because I'm pretty sure at this point that I do want to change some things. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Hello, Tacita. Welcome back. So I'm fairly sure I'm going to do a little bit of testing tonight, and I'm going to say, yeah, now this needs some changes. I did a little bit after you logged off for the night, Tacita, and it's good, but I think I can make it better. System map. Okie dokie. I'm heading for there. So let's do this. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello, Tacita. Well, that's a plus right there. It's always good to be heard. So I did a little bit of testing last night after you logged off. It's good, but I think it can be better.
Frame shift drive charging.
It could always be better.
4, 3, 2,
I think I went
engage.
overly defensive on it. So I think I can get rid of a couple of things and rebuff my shields in a slightly different way. And then I'll have to figure out if I want to keep my armaments the way I've got them. Hello, Vagabond. Welcome back.
Yeah, that seems to be the problem with the Corsair, is where do you put everything? Because I've tried all sorts of mine, I can't get them to work like they do on
The firing arcs are a pain. If there's any complaint I have on it, it's that you can't get all weapons to bear. Not easily. Especially if you're mixing lasers and multi-cannons. It's very, very hard to get them all to bear on target. So I may switch over to all lasers.
And then you have a overheating problem.
No, I don't. Because I'm using thermal vent.
I've got a thermal vent laser in mine with 5 cannons, and it still overheats.
I'm running. What am I running? I'm running. Okay, 3C multi-cannons and 3 2D beams with thermal vent.
Okay. It's interesting.
And I'm running dead cold. Red alert. In fact, I'm freezing up my cockpit. Hello, mister. Red alert.
Weapon systems online and ready.
I'm sorry, sir. You are not allowed.
Target shields offline.
Boom.
Destroyed.
You're wanted. I come see you. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Eat lead.
I can see you.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
Okay, go find another one.
I'm not going to open fire tonight until you say you need help.
Okay. Oops, he vanished. Okay, let's go find somebody else. I'm hoping an anaconda or two shows up. He's clean. He jumped out. Yeah, at the moment. There's nobody here. Come on. Here, pirate, pirate, pirate.
I think you scared them all away.
Just got a miner sitting here. You know, an eagle. Come on. You got to do better than throwing an eagle at me.
Oh, come on.
No, no, no. You don't want to go play with Tacita. You want to play with me.
Under attack.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
1% shields down. Oop, shields are back at full. I think this guy's just a miner. Yep. Only 2 kilometers from the center of the Hazres. Come on, guys, where are you? I got 2 miners. Here, pirate, pirate, pirate. Here, pirate. Whoop. Oh, a federal assault ship. Where are you?
Sorry.
About what?
Bumping into you just there.
Oh, did you? Boom.
Target destroyed.
Who are you? Oh. Aren't you nice? Yes, turn away from me, please. And then die. Boom.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
Oh, you got a friend. I like this guy here. Whee! Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Oh, stop with the silly chaff. Where are you?
Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
What are you? Another federal assault ship. Come back here. Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
These guys sure like chaff. Oh, these guys with chaff are a pain in the behind. But at least I'm able to mostly keep out of his firing arc. Still got almost 80% shields. Oh, you and your chaff, you're a pain in the behind. There.
Something like the Federal assault ships for this system, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. He had such a hard time hitting me that my shields are now back at full.
So you've definitely done something right with it.
It's hilarious. I need to find an anaconda.
Mr. Pie has just shown up.
Oh, there we go.
I've just locked onto it so you can find it.
Somebody don't like him.
Target shields offline. Under
I'll
attack.
take Jasmine Jessica on.
Okay.
And get her off your anaconda.
He's another one that's pulling the whole chaff deal. And I just have to wait and load up them cannon.
Under attack.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Well, you said you were a bad combat pilot.
Yeah. This ship is making up for it. Not bad at all. I do like this ship.
I'm retired.
Target
You retired? Oh, okay. Come back here. Where'd you go? All right, there you are over there. You don't think you're getting away from me, Norman, do you? Oh, you're playing with Tacita. Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
that's okay.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Now, where did that third guy go? Oh, he must have gone poof. Ooh, an anaconda. Hello.
Scan detected.
Ooh, he's all by his lonesome. Isn't that nice? All right, let's do this the right way. And we will aim for his power supply.
Scan detected.
I'm going to try and move out of the way a little bit.
Under attack.
He's running away. Ah, he got away. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Scan detected.
Oh, I gotta let my shields come back up before I pick on anybody else, but... Hello, Squirrel Lords Gaming, and hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back, guys. I guess you missed the explanation of that, the background, Mr. Thorpe. I basically used one of those online AI image generators to generate a new background. Well,
Scan detected.
Nice just to sit back and watch walls evolve, isn't it?
whee! Burn! Where'd you go? I know you're around here somewhere. There you are.
Target destroyed.
There's lots of explosions going on. You've got a third lance.
What's up?
There's a third lance.
Oh. So there is. And I'm almost up to where I can deal with him. Here, Fertilance. 77% hull. Yeah, hull. 77% shield. That should be enough.
Target cargo dropped.
He already knows he's in trouble. He's bailing cargo.
Target cargo dropped.
certainly don't want to ram him. He outweighs me. Boom.
Target destroyed.
A python.
I now resign as your support because you do not need it.
I think, yeah, I might be good. I haven't even been using my chaff. Ooh, a wing of 3. This might be a difference. Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Just in case.
Fire shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Alright, I've still got 40% shield and only 1 target remaining. That's not bad. And he's not going to last long if I just focus on him, because somebody's already stripped his shields off.
Not me. I'm sat here watching.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I got no multi-cam. I got 90 rounds total left. Well, I guess I need to go get a reload.
Yep.
Target destroyed.
Well, I have to say, this is an absolutely hilariously fun ship to fly. Hello, Kenny. Welcome back.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, incoming Delivery contract. No, thank you. Those are always stupid things. But that is absolutely hilarious.
Scan detected.
Yes. I should now retire.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go change the loadout of this a little bit. So I'm going to go drop off some of this stuff at the Violet Pumpernickel and go change my loadout around. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, whoops, I'm going to put more lasers on it, and I'll go all lasers except one, and I think I'm going to go an advanced plasma on that one. Just for the grins and giggles, because I think if I have all thermal vent, I can compensate for the extra heat from the plasma. I'm also going to get rid of my chaff. I'm going to get rid of my point defense, put some more shield on. Yeah. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map,
For
Commander.
anti-missiles.
What's this?
The point defense that you're about, it's worth having one on for the missiles that come at you.
Okay, maybe I'll leave that, but just get rid of the chaff launcher because I'm not using it, and even when I use it, it doesn't seem to have any effect. Seems like I could do better with an extra shield. Extra shield booster. Stand down.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapons.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Frameshift drive charging.
But of course, I'm going to keep everything that I engineered on this and just store it on the carrier for now. So I'm not sure what my final loadout's going to be. But boy, time flies when you're killing pirates.
I told you the other night you were enjoying combat too much.
You may have a point there.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think that's the most I've used my trigger finger in years. It's kind of sore.
I can retire and go exploring now.
I was a little worried about that wing of 3, but then some of the local enforcers decided to pull a couple off me. So I think more shields is going to be better for that.
Yes.
Although I don't know that I'm going to worry about missiles because they don't do a whole lot against shields. Well, we'll test it out and see.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Missiles are fun for getting the attention of them.
Yeah, a little, just keeping from getting ganged up on helps a lot with the keeping your shields up. Taking on an Anaconda where I'm starting with 80% shields and I end with 40 shows I've got a lot of shield on this thing.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Makes me wonder what the new Python is like. I really didn't, kit that one out and try it. I may have to. If it's as much fun as this one. Well, the ship flies like any other Gudamaya ship. It pitches and rolls just fine. Just don't ask it to yaw.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
And so long as you keep that in mind, it's actually pretty easy to handle. Oh, I should remember to sell off all these bounties when I get back to the carrier. I wonder how much I've got. I suppose I could look at the left panel.
Fuel scooping.
Well, I got 5 million. I didn't do as much damage as you did, so
Yeah, I'm about 9.5.
Frameshift drive charging.
yeah.
That was a heck of a lot of fun. I guess I'll have to, after I get done with this, I'll have to build out the new Python and try it. Whee!
I didn't really try the Python out either.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, the older Pythons tended to be pretty darn good combat ships. I wonder how the new one compares to the older ones. Especially since it's much less of a general ship, general purpose ship, and much more of a combat oriented ship. Or supposed to be anyway.
You're supposed to be. My problem is, I think once you've flown the Corvette, that's it.
But
Everything else doesn't matter.
what'd you say?
I think once you've flown the Corvette in combat, nothing else matters.
The Corvette is a beautiful ship. You point it at an enemy and the enemy turns to dust.
Exactly.
Unless you get a small enough enemy that you can't get around on them, and that could be a problem.
No, because you can get round if you know how to do it.
Hmm.
You know what I said about 20? I said about 50% throttle for combat. If they start turning inside, you go drop it down to 25%. You turn. They turn then outside you.
But I got into far less trouble with this ship than I did in the cutter.
But I'm sorry, with a cutter flies like a bag of potatoes.
Well, true. And the cutter turns best in reverse, so. I find myself, I got a toggle that goes from forward, that changes my throttle from a forward throttle to a reverse throttle.
Okay.
And that allows me to flip around pretty quick. Open hailing frequencies. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
The other thing you can do by throwing it in reverse is keep things in your firing arc a little longer.
Landing successful. Clamps
Very
engaged.
true.
Our services are at your disposal.
Nine points, basically 10 million in bounties, even after 25% off. That's crazy.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Downbridge PLC now counts me as a friend. Alright. So, utility mounts. Let's just store this chaff. And I will swap that guy up. Swap that guy up. And store the point defense. Alright. Do I have any more shield boosters in here? No, I don't. Alright. Hard points. Let's store this multi-cannon. Yeah, store that multi-cannon. Actually, store all of my multi-cannons. Alright. Beam lasers. 3C beam. overcharged. No. Oh, overcharged thermal vent. What do I got on the ones that I've got? Efficient thermal vent. Yeah. I want efficient thermal vent, so I may have to go. Whoop, dang it. Beam lasers, overcharged, long range, overcharge, long range. That's all my threes. Alright, so I'm going to have to go buy a couple more threes. Alright. Plasmic. Oh, wrong. Got to change to this one. Plasma accelerator. Advanced 3B. Plasma accelerator. Oh, it needs to be modified some. I don't know that I want long range on it. Well, I'll take the one that's not as engineered as the others, and I'll look at what I want to do with it. Yeah! Alright, so I need 2 more lasers. I need 2 more of those. Everything there is fine. Optional. Shield cell bank. Store. Corrosion proof rack. Store. Alright. Back to Shinrada Jezra. But that will be tomorrow because it's 9 o'clock on a work night. Alrighty.
It's bedtime.
It's bedtime. Yep, gotta go to beddy bye.
I must admit, I do like your combat jacket, though.
You like what? Combat jacket?
Yeah, the one you're wearing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, unfortunately, my normal house coat is in the wash, so I had to turn on my fuzzy. I had to put on my fuzzy robe, which I normally only wear when it's really cold in the winter. But uh, I was really feeling a bit cold today, and I went to put on the little my normal house coat, and it's like oh crap, it's in the laundry.
Oh, well.
So it'll be back tomorrow.
Wear it in future, because that one was good luck for you tonight.
Yeah, slightly different wardrobe for the evening. Um, I, we shall now treat you to the fuzzy robe. Now,
Now it's called fuzzy time, isn't it?
it goes right along with the comfy pillow. Monty Python definitely had or the Monty Python crew definitely had the right outlook on life, in not taking the world or yourself too seriously.
I think that's where I've got it from, is I don't take myself seriously at all. It's like, yeah, life's life. Enjoy it.
Yep. Well, it's having not done combat in a long time. I may actually have to use some Tiger Balm on my forearm. Kind of sore. um,
Oh dear.
but it was a lot of fun. And one of the things I really liked about or like about this ship is it outturns a lot of those other small and medium ships. So I'm able to stay out of their firing arcs very nicely. So that with these really nice shields on it, seems like I want to play more to the advantages of this ship by basically building out its shields more. And well, right now I've got I got 6 sea byweaves on here with 2 Guardian Shield reinforcement packages, grade 5, and 2 shield boosters that are resistance augmented with flow control. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 more shield boosters and put whatever the thermal resist modification is on them to bring up my thermal defense because that's the lowest. 1 more grade 5 shield reinforcement package, and I'm going to take the grade 6. Instead of a grade 6 shield cell, I'm going to put in a grade 4 shield cell.
That makes sense.
Because the shields are pretty good at recharging, so I don't think I really need the grade 6. I think grade 4 will be plenty. Guardian shield reinforcement will give me, beefier shields, and then upping my thermal resist will help protect me against those darn lasers.
That is very true. That is very true.
I'm not worried about missiles because they just bounce off. I mean, they don't do a whole lot of damage to a shielded ship. Not worried about mines because, again, they don't do much to a shielded ship. The only thing that I really think I need to worry about is getting overpowered with too many lasers against me. So upping the thermal resistance sounds like a real good idea to me. Getting more shields by putting on another reinforcement package also sounds good. And shifting the shield cell down because, I want the better reinforcement package. Plus, I haven't, like I said, when I tried the shield cell last night going from 0 shields, it filled up my shields completely and it still had time to spare on it. So it's like, okay, I guess we could go to a smaller one of those.
Yes. I've just looked at the Python Mark II.
Yeah.
There is a problem with it.
Oh, what's that?
6A shield generator, 4 cargo rack. Sorry. Hull reinforcement package, 2 hull reinforcement packages, and that's all. And then there's 3 other ones. That's all you can get on it. And the optional. So if you want to put shield cell backs in, you've got to lose something else.
All right, let me pull up my Python
Not
Mark.
that big.
There's a Python Mark II. Use the ship. All right, let's see what this thing's got.
Not a lot.
Same, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Same number of hard points. It just trades one more class 3, one less class 2. got more utility slots, so you can put a heck of a lot more shielding on there. And what do we got for power plant? Oh, a 6 power plant.
But it's in the optional that you're going to struggle.
Oh lordy. Oh, that's horrible.
Yep.
This ship's going to get slaughtered in combat. This is definitely not a combat ship.
Pilot.
Yeah, it does depend a lot on the pilot, but boy, you're going to have to
Be really good.
yeah, and you're definitely going to have to run a whole lot of basically you're going to have to run all of your utility mounts as shield reinforcements.
Shield boosters and
Yeah, shield
all
boosters.
sorts.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to do anything with this. Wow. Six shot slot, which has to be your shield. I mean, you don't have a choice. 2 3s, a 2, and 2 1s. Boy, that does not give you a lot of flexibility. Oh, 6 and a 4. Oh, okay. So your 4 is going to have to be... I think the Guardian...
Cargo racks.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to have room for any cargo racks in here. This is not a pirate ship, so get rid of the cargo racks. I'd actually get rid of the fuel scoop. You have to deliver this to to whatever system you want to use it in a carrier.
It's just a horrible ship.
It's basically an oversized vulture. It is definitely a dedicated combat ship, and it's designed to be a shield tank based on the number of utility mounts. And you literally have to fill all of them in shield boosters.
Horrible ship.
Hello, Rabbit. Welcome back. Well, what I was saying, you have to get rid of the fuel scoop and deliver it to wherever you're going to fight in your carrier. This is not a ship that can travel. It just can't. By the time you fit this out, it's going to have maybe a 25 light year jump range. It's basically just a larger version of the Vulture, which is also another one that you deliver to wherever you're going to use it with your carrier because it can't jump worth crap. So if I go over to my Vulture, here's a Vulture. I don't think I've done anything with this one. You know, Vulture has 2 Class 3 hardpoints, a bunch of useless utility mounts, very little in the way of power, and you basically fill up the internal compartments with hull reinforcements because you want to be a silent running hull tank in it. And yeah, it's maybe going to jump 15 light years at best. Actually, I didn't modify the FSD on this one, so it'll jump further, but you might get 20. Let me see if I've got one that I've done work on rather than the one that's just base. There's one. What have I done with this one? Multi-cannons, because they don't do much in the way of heat. Actually, if I redid this, I would probably put turreted multi-cannons on here because they generate less heat. Chaff, point defense, and 2 heat sinks. Have to have chaff in the point defense because without shields, you're vulnerable to all those other nasty little things that get thrown at you out there. Module and hull reinforcement. Yep. If you run low enough heat, you're hard to target. Yeah. Very hard to target. The flying in a Vulture is interesting. It's definitely a very different type of combat. I've done a little bit of it, but it's hard. And you're right, it is gutsy. You got to have guts to do it. But that's why it's got in the utility amounts, you've got 2 heatsink launchers. And actually, I haven't finished engineering this one out, but you engineer them with actually, this one's engineered with additional ammo capacity. So you've got 2 shots per rather than 1. Yep. Silent running, but to be silent running, you've got to, engineer the rest of your ship to work with silent running. Oh, I really haven't worked on this guy at all. I gotta wonder if I shouldn't just add more heat sinks on this guy. Anyway. But standard module reinforcements, heavy duty, yep. I gotta go get the rest of this stuff engineered. Because it's obviously not ready. This ship's not ready yet. Yeah, I haven't finished engineering the armor. Low emissions power plant. Now, the power plant puts out less than half the heat of a standard other power plant, but it's a little less power. Not that that really matters. Clean drive, and it uses clean drive because it produces less heat. Weapon focus power distributor because, well, yeah.
It has to be done.
Actually, I don't think I really have to be. I think I could have done engine focused. Because the only weapons that it's got are the 2 multi-cannons. And I think I have to swap those out for turreted, so I cut down on my heat. But these ones are not really they're not really engineered out. So I may just sell them off and replace them. But to actually go and do that, I'd have to jump. I'd have to jump the carrier over near Shinrarta Desra, and then jump it to each of the engineers I need to go to because this thing can't go anywhere on its own.
So it's going to cost you more anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Vultures are a lot of work because you need a carrier. You got to haul it around because it can't jump anywhere. Where did I put this guy? Cobra. There you are. Alrighty. So anyway, I guess it got me talking. I spent another half an hour. Whoops. Anyway,
Good night, sir.
you have a good night, and everyone who came along for the ride this evening, thank you very much for coming along. It was great having you all join me in the stream chat. We have Tacita, Vagabond, Mr. Thorpe, Squirrel Lords, Gaming, Kenny, and Rabbit Piet. Thank you guys very much for joining me in the stream chat. It's great having you all along, as always. So, at this point, it is a work night, so I'm going to have to get my behind in bed. We'll leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.